Here are 21 new and free Oculus Quest 2 games on APPLAB and SIDEQUEST. Now, if you want to play a game on this list, then head down in the description where there will be the links. Also, if you want more free games, then wait until the end of this video where I will link to a playlist of over 300 free Oculus Quest 2 games. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's go! This video is sponsored by VR Wave. VR Wave make incredible prescription lenses for VR headsets, along with selling fantastic accessories like face covers, halo straps, and many more. Not only that, but at the end of September, they will be doing a pre-sale of their brand new Quest 3 lenses that will have a useful magnetic design and can be used to correct nearsightedness and astigmatism, or you can even get them to filter out blue light to reduce eye strain. The best part about it is that they offer worldwide shipping, so no matter where you are, you can take advantage of their amazing products. Head over to www.vrwave.store or head down in the description where I'll put a link. So first up then is Glass Breakers. Now in Glass Breakers you choose your combination of champions from a growing roster of the most heroic, villainous and notorious inhabitants of the world of Moss. Each champion has their own unique abilities that will complement the others in your squad and match up against your opponents in a myriad of consequential ways. You can also customize your squad's swagger to make them distinctly your own, and once you've assembled your squad you can battle against friends in private games or match with similarly skilled players in Glass Breakers community. Next up then is Alien Farm. Now Alien Farm is a first-person shooter game set on an alien planet where during the day you tend to your farm, growing plants and taking care of animals, and then when night falls, hordes of giant bugs attack, threatening your farm. And as you can tell, this sounds like a wave shooter where your objective is to survive as many days as humanly possible, earn money and expand your farm. You can purchase plants, animals, weapons, earn money by selling crops like cabbages, eggs and milk, and at the beginning of each day you must balance your expenses between growing more crops and animals to investing in weapons and defenses. Next up then is Bounty City. Now this is on itch.io via a name your own price. Now while you could theoretically put $0 down as the price, I always say please support developers. It is important that money gets invested into the VR space. But Bounty City is a first-person shooting game where the game features a unique free team combat battle mechanic, and the objective is to compete for a suitcase filled with bounties, leading to intense and unpredictable battles. Players aim to claim riches and glory by outsmarting and outgunning their rivals while shaping their own destinies in high-stakes adrenaline-filled world. So next up then is Cardio Combat Fighter. Now Cardio Combat Fighter is an action-packed fighting game set in a controlled society during a zombie virus outbreak. You possess telekinesis and superpowers, and you are the world's only hope. You must use your powers to defeat them and save the world. The game also promotes fitness, allowing you to burn calories while leveling up your character and challenging higher levels through repeated play. Next up is Colorway Antics. This is an immersive VR coloring game that offers endless creative possibilities, where you step into a world filled with paintable scenes, each waiting for your unique artistic touch. You can explore a variety of settings from hideouts and chaotic bedrooms to treehouses, zombie-infested parks, outer space, and mystical caves. The game provides a range of painting tools to unlock your artistic genius, and you can use a versatile paintbrushes for intricate details, apply vibrant colors with a fill tool, and have fun splattering creativity with paintballs. There's even a sticker tool to add graffiti-inspired graphics to your creation, and it's a dynamic, playful way to express your creativity in virtual reality. Next up then is Dead Man's Quest. Now this is a narrative-driven adventure game with a quirky pirate theme that is designed to showcase hand-tracking technology. In this light-hearted experience, you'll encounter colourful characters, including a lively pirate, and engage in witty narrated dialogue, and you'll step into the shoes of an unusual character who finds themselves in a tricky situation, waking up in a hotel cell at a fort, where your mission is to solve puzzles to make your escape. The game draws inspirations from classics like Monkey Island and the humour of movies like Life of Brian. Next up then is Hans Playground. Hans Playground is a free Gorilla Tag inspired game with a standard Gorilla Tag locomotion where you travel across map by knocking off the floor and walls with your hands. Like I said, it's every Gorilla Tag inspired game, so let's just get on to the next one. Next up then is Heli Raid. In Heli Raid, you assume the role of a fearless helicopter gunner aboard a Stingray, the state-of-the-art gunship, and you engage in high-octane combat, raining down on waves of enemies from the helicopter's door gun, and protect your ground-based comrades as the aerial guardian. You must provide crucial support as you immerse yourself in a realistic world with dynamic enemy reactions, destructible environments, and tactile weapon feedback. Next up then is The Park. Now The Park is not a game so much but an experience where you tour the inside of natural environments with some ancient Italian statues involved. The graphics are extremely realistic, having been made in Unreal Engine. It is 100% free and also available on the Oculus Quest 1 and 2. So next up then is the Libro demo. Now the reason I want to put this on the list is because it's quite an interesting concept. It basically allows you to bring comic books into the virtual world and read them as if it was a book. Now it seems simple, but it's the demo available. It's very interesting, it's very cool, definitely worth something that you could be checking out. Next up then is Mansion Mystery. This is a new VR escape room game where you're trapped in a mysterious mansion with no apparent way out. You have to use your puzzle solving skills to collect items and interact with the environment. You can solve intricate puzzles in order to escape. The game is really challenging and engaging, and the puzzles are carefully crafted to keep you on the edge, and you'll need to use your observational skills and creativity to think outside the box and find the necessary tools to solve the puzzles. Next up then is Moon Soldier. Now Moon Soldier puts you in the shoes of, well, you guessed it, a soldier who is on the moon, and you must resist as long as possible as asteroids from an alien mothership come to get you. Likewise, your moon base must not be destroyed by asteroids. Basically, it's a VR wave punching game set on the moon. So next up then is Mixed Reality Pacman. Now this is a super interesting version of Pacman where you use the real world as a stage to move in mixed reality to avoid the ghosts and become the Pacman. It's a completely different take on a classic game that admittedly not many people are going to be able to find a big enough space to use, but it's still a great idea that I actually like the look of. So next up we have the Next Move demo. In this game you embark on a journey through dreamlike worlds filled with fantastical architecture where you'll face various challenges including climbing rotating towers, pursuing gondolas across misty lakes, and leaping over crumbling stone pillars. To progress and solve the mysteries of the surreal world, you'll need to combat foes, tackle intricate puzzles, and manipulate in time, immersing yourself in an otherworldly adventure that transcends space and time. Next up then is Nightfall Warriors. Now Nightfall Warriors is a co-op and solo virtual reality game that's focused on fighting supernatural monsters. In the co-op mode, you team up with your friends or players from around the world to combat evil creatures. You and your companion have access to various weapons, tools, and abilities as you embark on your monster hunting journey. The game offers both co-op and solo experiences, allowing players to choose their preferred mode and enjoy hunting down supernatural monsters with the help of their companion. Next up then is Not My Blood. Not My Blood is an action horror shooter where you're facing waves of invading monsters after your family is killed. You team up with your drone bodyguard to defend yourself, and you can find weapons on the map or upgrade your abilities and equipment to improve your chances of survival. The gameplay continues indefinitely, challenging you to see how many waves you can endure, and the game features aggressively heavy metal music that adds to the intense atmosphere. It's currently a work in progress and is free for early adopters, and the future plans include more weapons, drone bodyguard assistance, new enemies, skill upgrades, hidden discoveries on the map, and secret ways to end the game. Next up then is The Envelopes Please VR. Now this game is a nostalgic throwback to the classic 2002 browser game. You play as IR Baboon, and your goal is to find the missing envelopes before the Cartoons award ceremony. The game features 25 3D characters from classic cartoons, each with custom animations, and it has an aesthetic inspired by Cartoon Network city bumpers and a detailed environment with hidden references. Additionally, there's a backpack inventory system, and the game is complete and ready to play with no need to wait for any updates. This is a very big tribute to the classic Cartoon Network flash adventure game of the past and captures the essence of that era. Next up then is Paper Toss. Now Paper Toss is a casual VR game that challenges players to test their paper throwing skills in a fun and addictive office environment. In the game, players aim to toss a crumbled piece of paper into a wastebasket in 2 game modes, infinite and timed, with more coming soon. There are realistic throwing physics that offers a delightful way to pass time and compete for high scores as you aim to become the best paper tosser in the office. Next up then is Trackcraft. Trackcraft is a mixed reality game available for the Meta Quest Pro and Meta Quest 2, where you can race and build tracks with Lego-like pieces using portals, tunnels, elevators, and offering unique features. Simply turn your surroundings into a mixed reality playground, build tracks, and share them with your friends and community. Now this is currently the demo version, and the demo version comes with 20 levels unlocked. The track editor is in the game, and there's 3 different cars with time attack and collectibles, with the full game being aimed for release in October. Next up then is ABCSaber. Now ABCSaber is a Beat Saber inspired game where you can learn your ABCs while swinging like in Beat Saber. Now let's be honest, if you don't know your ABCs, you're probably not old enough to be playing Quest 2, so I'm not really sure who this is for, but let's just get straight on to the next one. Next up then is Lurking Shadows. Now Lurking Shadows is a game where you play as a nighttime pizza delivery boy, and your objective is to deliver pizza as quickly and accurately as possible. However, as the nights progress, your mundane job becomes a terrifying ordeal as mysterious entities lurking in the shadows start to appear and get closer each night. You have tools like a flashlight, taser, mirror, and sound emitter to defend yourself, but they have limited power, and each shadow has its own unique vulnerability, such as being afraid of mirrors or sensitive to sound and light. To survive, you must uncover these weaknesses and use your tools wisely, and the game spans 5 nights, and the challenge is to make it through all of them without falling victim to the lurking shadows. And next is to check on screen for over 300 free Oculus Quest 2 games. That's it for me for now. Peace.